So, hello everybody.
Hello, pozdravljeni vsi skupaj.
And welcome for this class, or this call actually. What is your capacity? What are the capacities of your body? Was that the title?
The title was What does your body know?
God.
Yeah. Dobrodošli na tem Zoomu, na kjer se bomo pogovarjali o tem, kaj ve vaše telo.
And so if the people that are here would like to ask some questions, you can do that in the chat or by raising your hand.
Če bi kdo rad vprašal kakršnokoli vprašanje, lahko naredite ali tukaj v klepetu ali pa kar se javite in vprašate, jaz bom pa prevedla. I can translate.
Great. And otherwise, we're just going to talk.
Yeah. Cool.
So my first question to everybody here is okay, so have you ever asked your body what it knows?
Moje prvo vprašanje za vse vas tukaj je, a ste kadarkoli vprašali svoje telo, kaj vaše telo ve? And show us your faces. Lahko nam pokažete obrazke, če ste tukaj.
And your bodies. Show us your bodies.
Yeah, in vaše telo. Yay.
Yeah, do you ever ask your body to show you what it knows?
A kadarkoli vprašate svoje telo, da vam pokaže, kaj ve?
And do you then go into your head to figure out how it's showing you?
A greste pa v svojo glavo in poskušate razumeti, kako vam kaže to?
Or do you just expand out to perceive what it's showing you?
Ali se pač preprosto samo razširite ven in mu dovolite, da vam pokaže? Cool. I have a question for you.
Yes.
Jaz imam vprašanje zate. How do you follow what your body knows and how do you use its awareness for creation of your life and living and business? And tell us more about the contribution that your body is to your life and living and everything.
Yeah.
So, sem jo samo vprašala, kako ona uporablja, kako ona sledi zavedanju svojega telesa pri kreiranju vsega v svojem življenju. Cool.
So first of all, I almost never ever anymore make real what I feel.
You don't make real.
Real what I feel.
Wow, awesome. Ona nikoli v bistvu ne naredi za resnično ničesar več, kar občuti s telesom. Wow, this is really huge.
Yes, because it's what I found is that 99% of the time it's just information.
Zato, ker je pogruntala, da v bistvu 99% vsega časa teh občutkov je to samo informacija. It's just information.
Yeah.
Or perception. Information.
Perception of something. It's information about something.
Aha, je informacija v zvezi z nečem.
And it doesn't mean because I receive that information that it's relevant for me.
Awesome. In to ne pomeni, da samo zato, ker zazna to informacijo, da je kakorkoli relevantna za njo.
And so, for example, last week I was giving a class in Algeria.
Prejšnji vikend je imela seminar v Alžiriji.
And I leave the room to go to the toilet.
In je zapustila sobo, da bi šla na stranišče.
And in the middle of the corridor, suddenly I get really nauseous.
In na sredi hodnika je postala v bistvu res tako, ne vem, kako bi to prevedla, ampak vznemirjena.
And I just stopped in the middle of the corridor and asked, okay, body, what is this?
In se je samo ustavila in vprašala svoje telo, okay, telo, kaj je to?
And it was just a space.
In je bil samo prostor.
And by me not going to figure out what it was, it changed right away.
In samo zato, ker nisem šla v razum, da bi poskušala to razumeti, se je spremenilo v trenutku. Wow.
And that again made me see, what if your body is all the time aware of energies?
In to me je v bistvu pokazalo to, kaj če je naše telo konstantno v zavedanju energij.
And since we are little, how often when we feel something, people will say oh, are you sick?
In ko smo majhni, v bistvu, kolikrat nam ljudje, vedno, kadar nekaj občutimo, postavijo vprašanje, a si bolen ali pa bolna.
Or does it hurt?
Ali te nekaj boli?
And since then, every time that same feeling comes, like how often do we go, oh, it hurts, or I'm sick?
Ja, wow. In v bistvu od takrat, vedno, kadar se nekaj podobnega pojavi, dobimo nek podoben občutek v našem telesu, takoj se odločimo, ok, smo bolni ali pa to me boli.
And what if that is actually maybe most of the time not true?
In kaj, če to verjetno dejansko večino časa sploh ni resnično?
And that's something I've been like really loving with the body classes.
In to je nekaj, kar resnično obožujem s seminarji o telesnih, s 3-dnevnimi seminarji o telesih.
Is that to people that do these body processes and choose these classes,
Je to, da ljudje, ki izberejo te seminarje in počnejo to s svojimi telesi, delajo procese,
can start creating a life where they empower their body,
lahko začnejo kreirati življenje, kjer opolnomočijo svoje telo
where they empower themselves,
in kjer opolnomočijo sebe,
and can start looking at, oh my God, but since I was little, I knew all these things.
in lahko začnejo zaveščati, odkar sem bil majhen, sem vedel vse te stvari.
I had a lot of capacities with my body,
Imam veliko kapacitet s svojim telesom,
but were you allowed to actually have them?
ampak a vam je bilo dovoljeno, da dejansko imate to?
Were you empowered to play with it?
A ste bili opolnomočeni, da se igrate s tem?
And I had, like this weekend also, I had a lot of moms in my class.
Ta vikend sem imela veliko mamic na svojem seminarju.
And we started looking at, like, so when your kid is sick, do you empower them or do you try to help them?
In sem začela gledati to, vedno, kadar je vaš otrok boln, a ga opolnomočite ali ga dejansko definirate, da je boln.
And it was really magical to start looking at, wow, so how do I actually empower myself or my kid when we seem sick?
In potem sem začela gledati, v bistvu, oziroma smo raziskovali, kako dejansko lahko opolnomočimo svojega otroka, kadar zgleda, da je bolan.
And like, sorry, how do you deal also with you maybe healing other bodies or they healing you or other bodies?
Ja, in kako v bistvu pohendlate s tem, kadar dejansko zdravite neko drugo telo prek vašega telesa ali pa svoje telo.
And when you heal other bodies or when your kids heal you or other bodies, is it being received?
In kadar vi zdravite druga telesa ali pa vaši otroci zdravijo vaše telo oziroma procesirajo nekaj skozi svoje telo, a je to dejansko prejeto? A to lahko, naprimer, kadar nekaj zdravimo, a to dejansko tista telesa, ki jih zdravimo, prejmejo?
And really a space of joy to actually start asking your body, hey body, like, is it still being received?
In naprimer, če ste ta prostor radosti in vprašate svoje telo, telo, a je to bilo prejeto, to zdravljenje, ki ga delava?
And then look, like, yes, no, yes, oh, no.
In potem pogledajte, ja, ne, ja, ne.
So you will actually start having a choice.
Dejansko boste začeli imeti izbiro.
And not the choice of, I don't want to heal, I don't want to do that.
In ne v bistvu izbiro na ta način, ne, nočem zdraviti, nočem delati tega.
But like really looking at what you can change.
Ampak na način, da greste pogledati, kaj lahko spremenite.
And empower you with questions.
In opolnomočite sebe z vprašanji.
So that's how I work more and more with my body and also with other bodies.
Wow, amazing. To je način, na katerega jaz komuniciram s svojim telesom in tudi kako opolnomočam druga telesa. So it's like brilliant what you said, that like our bodies is constantly aware of some things, and we don't have to actually make that significant or deal with every feeling, because like for me, it's like every time that I perceive intensity or something, I ask my body for the awareness. And it's like before I like really usually try to figure that out. And like, sometimes we can just receive the awareness and information energetically and we don't have to actually deal with it. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. So sem rekla, da v bistvu mi je ful všeč, kar je povedala, zaradi tega, ker v bistvu 99% vseh občutkov, vsega, kar občutimo z našim telesom, niti ne rabimo nič s tem narediti, ampak samo lahko zavestimo, da je naše telo v zavedanju nečesa. Zato, ker jaz sem se večkrat sprašvala, kadar sem imela neko intenzivnost v telesu, telo, kaj je to, kaj mi hoče sporočiti, in sem probala pogruntati, kaj je to. V bistvu ona mi je podprla prostor, sej niti ne rabimo vedeti nujno razumsko, kaj točno je, ampak samo informacija, ki jo prejmemo. So yeah, thank you. And also, like, is it possible that, like, how it looks like, if you can give some examples, because like my body sometimes also overrides the awareness of my being, because our bodies also have its own awareness and are willing to be aware more than we are. So how can we empower our bodies even more to, like, contribute to our lives?
Well,
just did I translate? Vprašala sem jo, kako lahko v bistvu uporabimo svoje telo, da nam je še večji doprinos v našem življenju, in včasih naše telo nadvlada zavedanje našega bitja, meni se to ful velikrat dogaja, in da vidimo, če nam lahko da kakšen primer oziroma kako to zgleda. Cool.
Well, the first thing to look at is that you are not your body.
Prva stvar, ki jo morate pogledati, je, da vi niste vaše telo.
For a lot of people, it's not clear.
Za večino ljudi to ni jasno.
So that's something I see that it makes it's more ease when you actually start looking at, oh, so it's my body hurting or being intense, it's not me.
Prva stvar, ki jo pogledate, je, ok, moje telo intenzivno oziroma moje telo neki zaznava neko bolečino, ali sem to jaz kot bitje.
And you as a being, you be.
In vi kot bitje, vi ste.
So you can start asking, okay, so what can I be for my body?
In lahko začnete se spraševati, kaj sem lahko jaz za svoje telo.
Because our bodies will be able to create changes.
Ker naša telesa bodo bila zmožna ustvariti spremembo.
And what I found also in these classes is the less you actually think it's your job and it's your thing, the more ease you will actually have to let your body do what it wants to do.
Wow. Zato, kar sem ozavestila tekom seminarjem, je to, da manj kot bomo razmišljali, da je naša naloga oziroma naša odgovornost, da naredimo nekaj s telesom, bolj bodo naša telesa z lahkoto in z več lahkotnosti naredila svojo stvar, karkoli pač to je.
And maybe you will also be able to have actually more joy with your body.
In mogoče boste zmožni zaradi tega imeti tudi več radosti s svojim telesom. So, we are not actually in control of our bodies, but we so try to be. So, how can we change that, and like, how can we be actually with our bodies, not to control them, but just to allow them to be what they are? Because somehow we still have to be connected. We are like partners in this life. So, can you explain, like, tell us more about that? How can we, actually be with our bodies, or what can we do with our bodies, or like what is there? Torej, vprašala sem jo, kako smo lahko pa skupaj s svojimi telesi, ne iz prostora, da jih poskušamo kontrolirati s svojim bitjem in razumom, ampak kakšen je drugačen način, da funkcioniramo skupaj s telesom in smo partnerji v tem življenju. Cool.
Yeah. So have you noticed that your body maybe likes other things than you do for the people that are here?
I have noticed that myself. Yeah. A ste opazili, da v bistvu vaše telo ima rado drugačne stvari kot vi, kot bitje? Ali pa drugačne ljudi kot vi, kot bitje?
And last year I was sitting in a bar and having dinner.
Lani sem sedela v baru in sem imela večerjo.
And suddenly I saw that my body was doing this, like really moving up and forward with my breasts and my whole body.
In sem opazila, da je moje telo se začelo premikati tako res nazaj in z mojimi prstmi nazaj.
And I was like, what are we doing?
In jaz sem bila tako, okay, kaj mi dva delala?
And then suddenly I noticed, like, oh, body, do you like somebody that's here in the bar?
In pa sem rekla, telo, a imaš ti mogoče rado nekoga, ki je tukaj v baru?
And I didn't go into points of views. I just observed how my body was behaving.
In nisem šla v nobeno fiksno stališče, ampak sem bila v bistvu sem ozavestila, kako se je moje telo obnašalo.
And then I actually got who my body was trying to show me.
In potem sem dejansko dojela, koga mi je moje telo hotelo predstaviti oziroma pokazati.
And I started asking, so what will my life be like in 5, in 10, in 20 years if I choose to actually engage with this person?
In potem sem se začela spraševati, kakšno bo moje življenje v roku 5, 10 let, če dejansko izberem in se povežem s to osebo oziroma pač engagem z njo.
Which was not, it was not the energy I was looking for as my future.
In ker ta oseba ni imela energije, katero sem jaz si izbirala za svojo prihodnost.
Yet I didn't make my body wrong.
Zato vseeno nisem naredila mojega telesa napačnega.
And I acknowledged it, like, oh, I get it.
In sem mu zavesila to, ok, telo, dojela sem.
You can do this.
Lahko narediš to.
But we will not engage with that person.
Ampak ne bova se pa povezala s to osebo oziroma skomunicirala.
And that is almost like, to me, it is like creating a partnership with your body.
Aha, wow. In za me je to dejansko res kreiranje odnosa s svojim telesom.
Where you don't have to refuse what your body is telling you.
Ko ti ni treba zavračati tega, kar ti tvoje telo govori.
But you don't need to do something with it either.
Ampak ti ni treba še zmer nič narediti s tem, če ti pokaže. So yeah, we don't have to actually obey our bodies, or like, I don't know the English word, like, but what I just get, it's like, because bodies really doesn't have a point of view, they just have preferences, and then they won't be mad at us. Oh, you didn't choose this man, so now we are not going to choose anyone else.
Well, they might be, what I got is like, they might not be happy if you choose something they really don't want, and they are involved.
Okay, yeah. Ja, jaz sem vprašala v bistvu dejansko, da to je totalno drugačen način, kako biti s svojim telesom, ker naša telesa v resnici nimajo stališča in ne bojo pol jezna na nas, če ne zberemo nečesa. In ona je rekla, da v bistvu lahko pa so jezna takrat, kadar zberemo nekaj proti njim, oziroma pač kadar se morajo vključiti v nekaj, kar ni za njih.
Because how often do we force our bodies to do something they don't want?
Ker kolikrat dejansko pogosto prisilimo naša telesa, da naredijo nekaj, kar nočejo.
And then, like this morning, I was in a bakery and they were offering these formulas.
To jutro sem bila v pekarni in so ponujali te, what's formulas?
Like you got coffee and then you got bread and then you got this and then you got that.
Okay, ponujali te formule, pač dobiš kruh, dobiš plus kava, plus to, neke obroke skupne.
And she kept asking me and I was like, this feels almost abusive to my body to eat all of this. I don't want that.
In ona me je dejansko skozi pa spraševala in mi usiljevala to in je že bilo skoraj zloraba, ker nisem hotela vsega tega pojesti s svojim telesom.
Yet it would be so easy to say like, yes, because it's actually cheaper.
Ful bi bilo z lahkoto bi rekla, ja, zato ker je bilo dejansko cenejše, če bi kupila vse to.
Yeah, and there maybe like the more, like what if you could have a reality in where you never had to force anything ever again.
Kaj če lahko imate resničnost, kjer vam ni treba ničesar več prisiliti ali pa forsirati, nikoli več.
And you could start listening to your body.
In lahko začnete poslušati svoje telo.
And it's the same as in a relationship. If you listen to your partner,
in je enako kot v odnosu, če poslušate svojega partnerja,
even if you don't agree, just the listening part, how often is that already enough to actually move forward together?
Ja, kolikrat je dejansko sam, če prisluhnete svojemu partnerju dovolj, da se lahko skupaj premaknete nekam naprej.
So I'm going to ask you questions. And if people have questions, they can put it in here. So,
ja, ima kdo kakšno vprašanje? Če imate kakšno vprašanje v zvezi s čemerkoli, let's use this beautiful, potent lady. So ask questions. Če imate kakršnokoli vprašanje, lahko zdaj rečete, karkoli vas zanima v zvezi z vašim telesom. Lahko tudi po slovensko ali pa napišete v klepet, pa bom jaz prevedla. Cool.
So what has changed for you in like with doing these body processes of access consciousness and body classes?
Are you asking me or everyone? Yeah. Me,
you.
Okay.
Yeah, because I suppose there are some people online that have not done it yet, right?
I think all of them have done body processes yet. So what has changed for me? Oh, I mean everything. Like I started realizing how with this access touch, I would say, because it's like completely different touch than we have been used to it, without points of view, without any expectations, hidden agendas. It's like just, it's so nurturing. It's like also I've perceived this body process is like a brain massage. And I see how bodies are actually super connected with everything else in our life. So every time when I run body processes, my life expands in like different areas, and like I invite more dynamic into everything, and it's actually undescribable. Like it's hard to put in words, like because, and also for me it's so amazing that when I receive body processes, I have no other needs. I mean, I so knew that something is happening, that like it's not waste of time, like that something is moving and the energy is flowing in, like you cannot put it into form, structure or somewhere. It's not similar to anything else. And yeah, actually for me changed a lot. And also how I be with my body, like the whole embodiment experience is like different. It's way more ease, it's way more fun, and I got rid of a lot of judgments energetically, which wouldn't be possible like just by, I don't know, if somebody tell me, or like, I don't know, it's just like the energy that opens up during this process is amazing.
Wow.
So yeah, let me translate.
Oh yes, oh gosh.
So, vprašala me je, kako pa zame in tudi za vas, v bistvu, kaj se je pa za vas spremenilo, odkar prakticirate telesne procese Access Consciousnessa. In v bistvu za mene, odkar porabljam te telesne procese, se je spremenilo ogromno, zaradi tega, ker prek dotika telesa se celo moje življenje ekspandira. In v bistvu energije tečejo v ful različne smeri, preprosto veš, da se nekaj dogaja, veš, da ni izguba časa, ničesar ne pogrešaš, nobene potrebe nimaš med tem, ko prejemaš telesni proces, ker je tudi sam dotik nekaj popolnoma drugačnega od tega, kar smo poznali do zdaj. Ker je brez v bistvu nekih sodb, je totalno povabilo v več in je res vidiš, ko delaš telesne procese, koliko je povezano telo in življenje, ker vsakeč, ko prejemaš telesni proces, povečaš tudi svoje prejemanje, pospešiš dinamiko svojega življenja in se odrazi na tisočinen način povsod v tvojem življenju. In tudi imam drugačen odnos s svojim telesom, totalno je drugačna izkušnja celega utelešanja, več lahkotnosti in verjetno je tudi za vas kaj podobnega, vsaj tisti, ki ste probali. Cool.
I love it. Yeah. And it's really that, like how many of you, all of you here online, have had a lot of people touching you, the being, and your body, respecting the space that you actually require.
Mm-hmm. In verjetno pač tudi za vse vas, ki ste že probali telesne procese, izkušali nekaj podobnega, ko vas nekdo dela procese, kot da bi se dotikal vašega telesa in bitja skupaj in vam dal to spoštovanje vašega prostora, tega, kar ste, in tega prostora, ki ga dejansko potrebujemo.
And it, like, I had a conversation with a girl I work with, how she actually learned to be touched herself by working with a horse.
Mm-hmm. With who had you conversation?
With a horse, with someone I work with.
Aha, ok. Imela je pogovor z nekom, ki dela, in je v bistvu rekla ta ženska, kako se je naučila dotikov s tem, ko se je dotikala konja, ko je delala s konjem.
And the horse would not allow her to actually come close directly.
Ja, konji ne bo dovolil, da pride blizu direktno.
She had to ask permission and just wait.
Mm-hmm. Ona mora vprašati dejansko za dovoljenje konja, bitja in počakati.
And that made me see, like, and we have a question for after, but like, how often do people touch us and we don't like it, but we cannot, like, we don't even dare to say, like, hey, I don't like this.
Kolikrat dejansko dopustimo, da se nas ljudje dotikajo, pa nam ni prijetno, in koliko malkrat si dejansko dovolimo reči, hej, to mi ni všeč.
And so with this classes also, what I love is to learn also to listen, not only to the body, but also to the being.
In kaj obožujem pri teh klasih je dejansko to, da se naučimo poslušati, ne samo teles, ampak tudi biti.
What someone requires of you.
Kaj nekdo potrebuje od tebe.
And also to receive that can be such a gift in which you can unlock so many things you've maybe been holding on to.
In tudi izjemno darilo je, da smo sposobni to prejeti, ker lahko to odklene ogromno stvari, kjer smo bili zataknjeni, da prejmeš ta proces.
So there is a question.
Yeah, there is a question from Petra. So she is asking how to protect ourselves from lower energies or vibrations so that the body doesn't exhaust, that doesn't get exhausted that much. Like, for example, you are being really in a good mood and really joyful, and you come to the job, and then because there is everyone so in a bad mood, and you lost that joy. So what should she ask or be to not buy that, or
Yeah, one of the things I ask when that happens is okay, so when you say I lose that joy, do you lose it, or do you just perceive the unhappiness of everybody?
Cool. I will just translate her or read her question. So Petra is asking, kako se zaščititi pred nizkimi energijami, da se telo ne bi toliko utrudilo. Naprimer, prideš ful dobre volje in radosten v službo, in potem, ker so vsi slabe volje, tudi ti izgubiš radost. In Yasodhara jo sprašuje, a dejansko izgubiš radost, ali se samo zaznavaš to žalost, ki jo zbirajo vsi ostali.
Did you translate mine as well?
Yes.
So the moment you conclude, oh my God, now I lost my joy, guess what? You lost it.
V trenutku, ko se odločite, zdaj sem izgubila svojo radost, uganite kaj, jo izgubite.
So for all of you everywhere, you've decided that since when you feel something really, you really feel it, that is now you. Would you like to let that point of view go?
Za vse vas, vse, kar ste se odločili, da kadar nekaj res občutite, da je to resnično in da ste to vi, a ste pripravljeni opustiti to stališče, to fiksno stališče in prepričanje?
Yes, yeah. I see. It's not because you feel it that it's real.
To, če nekaj občutite, ne pomeni, da je resnično.
So you have to ask, is this real or am I making this real?
Moraš se vprašati, a je to resnično ali jaz delam to resnično.
If you're making it real, now what can you be to change it?
Če to delaš resnično, se lahko vprašaš, kaj si lahko, da to spremeniš, kaj sem lahko, da to spremenim.
So everywhere all of you have been trying to do something to change it, will you let that go too?
Vse povsod, kjer ste poskušali nekaj narediti, da bi to spremenili, a ste voljni vse to tudi opustiti in oditi.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's really the choice to there start seeing, okay, so can I change this energy?
Je res izbira, kjer si dovolite videti, okay, a lahko spremenim to energijo.
And how many of you have learned that you need to protect yourself when things are not fun?
In koliko od vas se je naučil, da se rabite zaščititi, kadar stvari niso zabavne?
That might be a lot. So how I see it and how Access approaches it is if you protect yourself, it's as if you create a big, big, big wall around you. And now when an energy comes to you, it just sticks to the wall and it cannot go anywhere and only stay there.
Kakor jaz to zaznam in tudi kako Access v bistvu to razlaga, je na ta način, da vedno, kadar se hočemo pred nečem zaščititi, postavimo ta zid in potem vse stvari pridejo do tega zida in se prilepijo na ta zid in potem se sploh ne moramo tega znebiti.
So you're double bound. You got the wall and now you got all this blah, 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 also around you.
Torej podvojiš te stvari. Najprej narediš ta zid, da bi se zaščitil in potem vse te stvari se primpnejo na ta zid in imaš še večjo intenzivnost tega.
Another possibility is to lower those walls.
Druga možnost je, da spustite navzdol te zidove, ki ste jih postavili, da se zaščitite.
Which sometimes may be just, okay, I lower the walls just by asking, lower the walls.
Včasih lahko to naredite sam na ta način, da vprašate, okay, jaz bom sam spustil barijere.
And when you have, when you're at work and it's really intense, it might be
in včasih, kadar ste v službi, je to lahko res intenzivno in bo bilo sam, pač boste se mogli potruditi.
So these energies, whatever you have defined them as, can actually start blowing by you.
So, te energije, ki začnejo dejansko kar pihati proti vam.
It costs a lot of energy to actually have those walls up.
Ful velike energije je potrebne, da dejansko ohranjate te zidove postavljene.
And it's not wrong.
In ni s tem nič narobe.
But how often is it just like adding like even more exhaustion?
Ampak kolikrat to dejansko doda še več izčrpanosti, glih zato, ker se hočemo pred tem zaščititi.
So what you can do is really practice that. So really be aware where your walls are. Like right now, so where are your energetic like walls or barriers? Are they there? Are they here? And just see if it will be different for everyone.
Kaj lahko naredite, je, da res to prakticirate in se začnete zavedati, kje so vaši energijski zidovi, a so tukaj, a so tukaj, a so tukaj in bo drugače za vsakega, vsak trenutek.
Asotuki, I like it. Asotuki, asotuki,
Asotuki.
And now, bring them down. Just
In
push
zdaj-
them down.
In zdaj, kjerkoli so, dajmo jih spustiti navzdol, samo potisnite jih navzdol.
And just bring them more down.
In še bolj navzdol.
And even more,
In še bolj,
more.
še bolj.
And be gentle with yourself.
Sorry?
And be gentle with yourself.
Aha, in bodite prijazni s sabo, nežni s sabo.
And bring them down even a little more.
In potisnite jih navzdol še bolj.
And now make yourself as big as the room where you are.
In zdaj se razširite na velikost sobe, v kateri se nahajate.
And as big as the building.
In bodite veliki toliko, ko je velika zgradba, v kateri se nahajate.
And continue to expand as far as you can.
In nadaljujte z razširjevanjem, koliko daleč lahko greste.
And now ask your body to connect with you.
In zdaj vprašajte svoje telo, da se poveže z vami.
So you're not going to connect with your body. You're going to ask your body to connect with you, the being.
Ne boste se vi povezali s svojim telesom, ampak boste vprašali svoje telo, da se poveže z vami kot bitjem.
If you do this, you have access to energy, like infinite energy.
Če boste to naredili, boste imeli dostop do neskončne energije, neomejenih količin energije.
And if you're around a lot of contracted people, maybe you'll have to choose to expand a lot of times a day.
In če ste naokrog zelo skrčenih ljudi, kot so ti sodelavci v službi, boste mogli se razširiti velikrat čez dan.
Is that kind of a relief or something changed for Petra? I see Bernarda, she's kind of like, oh, happier smile.
A je to neko, Petra, se je zate kaj spremenil? Si občutila to olajšanje? I think yes. She write aha before.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I feel more ease and lightness.
Yeah. If you can feel how people feel,
Če lahko ti zaznaš, kako se ljudje počutijo in občutiš to,
maybe they can feel also how you feel.
mogoče tudi oni lahko zaznajo in občutijo, kako se ti počutiš.
So the more you expand and turn the energy up,
Bolj kot se boš razširila in nabildala energijo,
the more you will actually force them to step into your space instead of you stepping into their space.
bolj jih boš prisilila ali pa povabila, da vstopijo v tvoj prostor, v tvojo energijo, namesto da ti vstopiš v njihovo.
So what if you all could start dominating with consciousness, with your energy and with your space?
Yeah. Kaj, če lahko vi začnete dominirati svojo energijo z zavedanjem in svojim prostorom? Yeah.
Yeah. Even if people like, maybe at first they will be like,
Tudi če bodo ljudje od začetka vas zavračali in bodo bili tako, se bodo vam upirali.
But what if you would just allow yourself to actually be all of you?
In kaj, če bi si kljub temu dovolili, oziroma dovolili sebi, da smo vse, kar smo?
So they can actually start being all of them as well.
Tudi oni zaradi tega lahko postanejo vse, kar so, celota njih.
And it might be way easier around animals and kids.
In mogoče bi bilo veliko bolj lahkotno okrog, če smo v družbi otrok ali pa živali.
So how many of those can you invite in your life?
Koliko tudi njih lahko povabite v svoje življenje. But yeah, it's also just a point of view that would be easier. Don't bite.
Yeah, and the first thing is really recognize it's not because you feel it that it's real.
Yeah, this is really huge. I mean, yeah. Ful je močno to zavedanje, da v bistvu, če nekaj občutimo, to še ne pomeni, da je naše. Yeah.
Yep. Even if you have an explication, even if it's justified, it's not because you feel it that what you feel is really what's going on.
Tudi če imate za to zelo dober razlog ali pa to še ne pomeni, da samo zato, ker to občutite, se res dogaja oziroma je to resnično.
Everything is just energy.
Vse je samo energija.
So what energies is your body aware of?
Torej, od kakšnih energij se zaveda vaše telo?
And I loved, Nadja, how you stated, like in the first thing you said, like I just ask my body, what is it aware of?
Yeah. In Nadja, to, kar si prej rekla, ko vprašaš svoje telo, kaj telo, česa se zavedaš?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh.
So cool. Like really, I mean, I know that when we start being and acknowledging, being with our bodies differently and acknowledging those kind of things, everything, like the whole life change. So that's why I'm so grateful for you, for the tools, and I'm so looking forward for you to coming to Slovenia. She will have a body class in the last weekend in June, from 28th to 30th of June.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Ful sem hvaležna za vso to zavedanje, zaradi tega, ker je res, da ko začnemo na drugačen način biti svojim telesom in ozaveščati te stvari okrog telesa, se celo naše življenje spremeni. In Yasodhara bo imela 3-dnevni seminar o telesih v Sloveniji, Ljubljani ali pa na Bledu, probably Ljubljana or Bled, we'll choose right now. Datum je pa že določen, bo zadnji vikend v juniju, 3-dnevni seminar na telesu. Prereqs for this seminar is a foundation class. Predrekvizit za v bistvu, da se lahko udeležite tega seminarja, moramo imeti narejen upravljen seminar temelji.
Do you have some coming up, coming months?
I have one coming up this weekend. Yeah, and I will have one more in June from 6 till 9. So you have, and there are other CFs that are offering foundations as well. So you have a lot of opportunities and like choices to go and do foundation and then come to Yasodhara's body class. I will just explain in Slovenian that. Predpogoj za 3-dnevni seminar o telesih je to, da morate imeti upravljen seminar temelji. Jaz imam enega ta vikend, ki se še lahko pridružite, 1 ali pa 2 meseci še imamo, in enega bom imela junija, od 6. do 9. junija na morju. So pa še drugi facilitatorji temeljev, ki lahko tudi se udeležite temeljev. In potem pridete zadnji vikend v juniju na ta 3-dnevni body class. So tell us more, what is 3-day body class? What are we going to do? How it's going to look like? Explain people. I have done 5 body classes so far.
Yeah. So a 3-day body class is where you have a partner and 3 days you're gonna exchange body processes.
3 dni v bistvu greste v par in cele 3 dni delate telesne procese. Naučimo se vseh telesnih procesov access consciousness. And how many body processes are there?
There are like over 50.
Več kot 50 različnih telesnih procesov. And Bernarda is asking, do they have complete foundation in the last year, or it could be done anywhere, anytime?
Anytime.
Anytime, kadarkoli. V bistvu ne rabi biti... There changes some prereqs, so for a lot of classes it has to be done in the last year, but not for a 3-day body class?
No, not for the moment. So okay. How does it get any better?
Cool, kako je lahko še boljše kot to? Ne, veljajo vam temelji, ki ste jih naredili kadarkoli, ne rabijo biti narejeni nujno v zadnjem letu.
Yeah, so that might change, I don't know.
Mogoče se bo tudi to spremenilo, to ne ve, ampak ja.
But it's like what changes in those classes is just amazing, and it's different for every single body.
Kar se spremeni na tem seminarjih je izjemno in je drugačno za vsako telo.
And most of the bodies, a thing that is like really showing up is that they get out of these classes with a feeling of empowerment that they always knew was possible.
In ko ljudje grejo iz tega seminarja, imajo občutek opolnomočenja, da vejo, da v bistvu tega, kar so od nekdaj vedeli, da je mogoče.
And a level of communion with the body and awareness.
In stopnjo enosti z njihovim telesom in zavedanja,
that is just beyond words.
Ki je onkraj besed, onkraj vseh besed.
So if that's something you're looking for a space where you can finally land and be happy, not with what you should have, but with who you are.
In če to nekaj, če to ustreza s tem, kar vi iščete oziroma si izbirate v življenju, je ta seminar nekaj, kjer lahko pristanete in v bistvu ste srečni in v bistvu ne s tem, kar imate, ampak dejansko s tem, kar ste.
And you would just like to have a reality where you can stop judging your body and just see it as a possibility.
In dejansko boste lahko začeli imeti resničnost, kjer boste začeli dojemati svoje telo kot možnost in ga prenehali obsojati.
Then you might want to come.
Če je to nekaj, kar bi radi, potem boste mogoče prišli na ta seminar.
And I love it, as there are many foundations, there are also a lot of body classes around the world. So please, if you see this and maybe it's not in your universe right now, just know that it is a possibility. That's a gift for your body, and just like start asking questions like, okay, what would it take for me to actually be able to join a 3-day body class?
In tudi, če še ta seminar ali pa tudi temelji niso ta trenutek v vašem planu ali pa v vašem vesolju, in bi rada, da se samo zavedate, da v bistvu te stvari obstajajo in da jih lahko mogoče enkrat izkusite oziroma si izberete. Veliko je teh seminarjev po svetu, od različnih facilitatorjev jih tudi vodijo, tako da dajte se začeti spraševati, kaj bi bilo potrebno, da se enkrat udeležite teh seminarjev ali pa 3-dnevnega body klasa.
Yes, and you don't have to be good with working with bodies.
In ne rabite biti dobri pri delu s telesi.
And you can be very professional with working with bodies.
Lahko pa so tudi zelo profesionalni z delanjem s telesi.
Because all these processes will allow you to start knowing what you know about bodies.
Zato, ker vsi ti procesi vam bodo omogočili, da boste začeli vedeti, kar vi veste o telesih.
So I've had a lot of people that didn't work with bodies before, but I've also had a lot of people that were, for example, doctors. And when you start opening the door to what maybe only you know, you just start creating a different future on the planet.
Wow, I got goosebumps right now. Rekla je, da v bistvu imela je veliko udeležencev, ki so bili tudi zdravniki in tudi veliko v bistvu niso še nikoli delali s telesi, in kar je v bistvu, kar povzročijo ti procesi ali pa ti seminarji, je to, da dejansko začnete dostopati do tega, kar vi veste in je mogoče čisto individualno v zvezi s telesi oziroma z delom telesi, in potem na ta način spreminjate celo svojo prihodnost in prihodnost tega planeta.
So let's touch bodies.
Gremo se dotikati teles.
And thank you so much, Nadja.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you for your time, and thank you everyone who is here, and for all of you who are waiting for the recording and are going to watch this in the future.
Yes.
Hvala vsem, ker ste tukaj, in hvala vsem, ki tole gledate v prihodnosti, in hvala, Yasodhara. How can I correctly pronounce your name?
It's perfectly, you did it great.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much, everybody. And I hope to see you in Slovenia and otherwise somewhere else in the world.
Jej, hvala vsem skupaj, hvala. Upam, da se vidimo v Sloveniji ali pa kje druge po svetu. They are saying, everyone is saying thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ciao.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Thank you, bye.